What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what do my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members? And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, you're going to get them notifications. There's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you entertained, or keep you safe. And in today's video, we will talk about a new scam, a new fraud that is coming very popular in today's world. Now, there's a lot of different scams and schemes and fraud tactics out there and methods that's going on in the world that's getting a lot of people some money. And a lot of people have been seeing these methods and scams and videos on social media for the past couple of years, for the past 5-6 years. And it's come to a point where a lot of people in the world are in a position where they need some quick funds, and this is what they're resorting to for some odd reason. So there's a new method going on out here where it's called SIM swapping, and scammers and fraudsters are figuring out ways how to basically transfer your phone service to their SIM card and be able to take over all your accounts. And it's becoming a very popular scheme, scam, fraud method in today's world. Now, why does someone, or why would a scammer want to take your phone information? So let's break it down. So let's say you're asleep one day, you wake up, you're starting your day, you're stretching, and you're on social media scrolling up and down, and then suddenly, boom, your phone stops working. Your service goes out, and you have, it says SOS, and nothing on your phone's working. And now you're lost and confused, like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with my phone? Like, so you're trying to figure it out. You call your carrier, you call your whoever your phone carrier is, if it's T-Mobile, if it's Verizon, US Cellular, whoever that it is, and they tell you your phone service has been transferred. So now you're confused, because now you want to understand. Now a lot of things are running through your head. Why has your service been transferred? Who transferred your service? A lot of different things are running through your head. And once you figure out what's going on, you see that your Coinbase account, your crypto wallet, has been drained. How does this happen? Why did it happen? Well, basically, this is what's going on. So people are scammers and fraudsters, and even people, whoever they are, people, scammers and fraudsters are people. So people are starting to figure out and understand and find out that, well, not find out, but know that everything is based around technology and cell phones, two-way authorization and things like that. You get OTP passwords. You get passwords sent to your two-way factor password sent to your phone to confirm that you are the real person. You get codes sent to your phone to when you're logging in certain apps, a lot of different things. So if a scammer or fraudster was to take over somebody's SIM, their phone, transfer it to theirs, download these apps, utilize their number, even their, maybe even have their login information, or username. Now, how did they get this information? Like I tell you, there are a lot of scams, a lot of hacks, leaks, compromises that happen on a daily basis. We see it all the time on our phones, on our computers, everywhere. There's been some compromise, leak or hack that your passwords could have been a part of. We suggest you should change your password. We can see these all the time, and we change our passwords. And we never pay attention to it. But in real life, we need to, because these things that are happening, these compromises and hacks that are happening are real. A scammer, a hacker, that's their job. All day, every day, they're hacking and compromising system databases and servers and things like that, and stealing information and selling it on the dark web or holding it for ransomware. And ransomware is when a hacker or a hacker compromises a system, a database, gets some information and holds it from ransomware, meaning that if they don't pay an X amount of money, they're going to leak this information to the public. Valuable information that a lot of companies probably wouldn't want out. So the same things that we have on our phones, valuable information, our wallets, debit, credit cards connected to them, all these things, if a hacker was to, or anybody was to SIM swap, have your service transferred to their SIM card, they could potentially get into any of your accounts and drain them. So in today's video, we got a SIM swap situation that happened to this feller, and the hackers and the scammers got away with $140,000. And shout out to Global News for the report. Fair use, reaction, analyze, no copyright. So let's see what's going on where this man got SIM swapped and lost $140,000 with this new method that's going on in the world.
You're safe.
Wayne Stork and his wife found out they weren't safe.
It's a nightmare. It really is.
And that just owning a mobile phone could put you at risk.
That's our retirement. That's our money.
The couple are customers of Freedom Mobile. Last September, sitting at home, Wayne's phone stopped working.
My phone went into SOS mode. It was deactivated.
He called customer service. A conversation, he says, went like this.
Weren't you in the store yesterday to get a new SIM card? And I said, no. He goes, you should.
And that's what they do. They get people's information. They act like them. They go in the stores or they call over the phone and they get these things transferred. And it's so easy for the scammers or the hackers to do it because these companies or these businesses only require minimal documentation for you to do this. Maybe not even ID, maybe an account number, and that's it. So it gets real tricky.
Sure. I go, yeah.
Someone claiming to be Wayne had apparently asked for a new card, the module that stores someone's personal information on a phone. He was about to become a victim of the SIM card swap scam.
We're doing this in part because we want to get the word out.
At a base level, a SIM swap is when someone convinces your phone provider to switch your phone number to a SIM card in their possession.
A problem for years. Many don't know their personal information can be hijacked through this scam.
He was watching his account's drain of money. And that's when the panic set in.
Wayne says the scammers changed passwords on his accounts, including a Bitcoin account. The proceeds of an...
And that's what they do. Get into your accounts, change passwords, get in there. So if they change the password, you can't get in there and stop it. The password is changed, it's going to be hard for you to get in. Now you got to go through all this little extra work, but they already probably changed that information too. So you really can't get into the account, which is wild.
Inheritance.
The Bitcoin is now worth $140,000, so we've lost that.
Wayne says Freedom has offered no compensation.
They're treating me like a villain.
We'd also like Freedom to take some responsibility for this.
Freedom Mobile told us the security of our customers' information is and will always be a priority to us. As for SIM swap fraud, they said Freedom is actively working to prevent them from happening. But companies like Freedom aren't financially hit, even if they allow a customer's account to be compromised.
There's no penalty in the regulatory system, whereas in Australia, it's $200,000, the equivalent of $200,000 per incident of unauthorized SIM swapping.
If Freedom had not have given our information to this fraudster, we would not be out anything and we wouldn't be here today.
That's crazy.
Now, the industry has some advice. They tell people not to put their birth date on social media. They warn people not to automatically follow a prompt that tells you to change your password.
And like I said, people find this information all the time, a lot of different places, dark web especially. And like I said, normal people are the people who are handling this information. So normal people are the ones who are giving and selling this information. So SIM swapping is definitely becoming a new method for scammers to be able to do certain things, finding loopholes. And this is a new loophole that they found with Sims, and be able to get people's accounts and change passwords and drain their accounts. So with that being said, it's all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware. Make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock. Norton LifeLock will monitor all your financial accounts and social media accounts to make sure no fishy or crazy activities going on. And it will also monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is lingering for anybody to buy or steal and utilize it. Also, make sure you guys are freezing your credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, because if they're frozen, nobody can get anything in your name. Nobody can even check your credit unless it's unfrozen. So make sure you guys are freezing that. Make sure you guys are getting new debit and credit cards every so often, because it's always a compromise, leak, or hack going on. And if we using these cards every day, all day on these POS machines, ordering things and buying things online, our credit card and debit card information is surrounded around the world in a lot of different places. And like I said, there's always a compromise, leak, or hack that's going on that people don't pay attention to. People don't. So like, man, it's a leak or a hack going on. Let me change my information, and not even just change my password, but change the different things just to stay 10 steps ahead of the scammers and the fraudsters and the hackers. All right. So make sure you guys are really staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware of what you're doing, who you're doing it with, and when you got going on, because this is a real world information. This is real things that's happening. And like I said, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. But at the end of the day, these are regular people. These are human beings that are doing these things. And if you're not aware, you won't know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, it could potentially happen to you. But if you do know what's going on, you know how to be aware. You know how to catch the signs. And if you do catch the signs, you know how to protect yourself. All right. So make sure you guys are staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware out there, because it's becoming a dangerous and crazy world, and nobody wants anything to happen to them. So that being said, shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there is tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Make sure y'all. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available. Talk about anything that y'all want to talk about. Get help with anything y'all want to talk about. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Classroom setting. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in-person limited gems. $2,500 for limited time only. Make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship. $1,000. For limited time only, but the first 10 people, $500 in a free load. Don't miss out on this deal. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, me and your network. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, Twitches, IGs, and TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.